am Sarah B, and you're tuning into Just Be Tarot. Thank you for raising energy. Thank you for hanging out with me, and thank you for clicking on like and subscribing to my channel, and also for hitting that notification bell. That's going to let you know when I'm going live or posting new readings. So I am shuffling for the overall energy for the Taurus Collective for March 2026. This is a general reading, not personal, so please take what resonates and leave the rest. Now, this is the first month that I am going live with these monthly tarot card readings. I'm super excited about it, and I hope that you are too. So give me your feedback. Let me know what you're thinking, and cross watchers are welcome, and I appreciate all of you. Thank you for supporting me, and make sure you're clicking on that notification bell because that's going to let you know when I'm going live in the future. All right, so let's go ahead and get shuffling for that overall energy for the Taurus Collective. All right, Spirit. What do we have for the overall energy? Thank you for the Taurus Collective. What do we have for the overall energy for our Taurus Collective? Okay, let's see what we have. Okay, so we have an energy of being by yourself and protecting what matters to you. You are really in this protective energy right now. This could be, I feel like you're also protecting yourself. Because this person here is under that umbrella as well, protecting themselves. So I do feel like you might be healing from something. I just heard dry spell. So some of you might be going through a dry spell, if you know what I'm saying. Obviously not all of you. I hope not. But this is of protecting energy, protecting yourself, putting up a shield. Not letting people in, secluding yourself. I feel like you have cut a lot of people off. You went into private mode. It's like you need privacy for something, but I do feel like it's because you're in this healing energy. You feel like there's been no growth. But what I'm seeing here is that you might be feeling like there is no growth. You might be keeping your heart open. See how they're standing there with their hands held back, with their heart exposed? They're trying to say, my heart's open. Universe, my heart's open. But there's no growth here. Why isn't there growth? My heart is open. I don't understand, like, what else do I have to do? However, I do feel like because you've been protecting yourself, because you have been in this solitude, then there's going to be growth. Because in this energy, it's raining. That's going to make it so things grow. And right here is dry. and you feel like things aren't going anywhere, but Spirit's saying they are. Things are moving along exactly how they're supposed to, but it's just not in your time. Just because things are happening in your timing doesn't mean that they're not happening. Because while you are protecting yourself and secluding yourself, you're creating this healing energy. Really diving into your emotions. And then once you're ready, you're going to be able to come out of that energy and move on with whatever it is you need to move on to. Some of you might already be close to this stage, close to healing, close to knowing your worth, close to understanding that this thought process that you had, like nothing's been coming in for you, was incorrect. And you've been putting in the work the whole time. And you're deserving of what's coming towards you. All right, so let's pull from this deck and see what else is coming in. All right, Spirit, what else for our Taurus collective? What else for Taurus collective? Thank you. For March 2026. Shuffling for Taurus. For March 20, thank you. Okay. Oh, so these cards, these exact cards came out for Virgo. And you saw me shuffling. That's crazy. But we also have domination. Looks like some heated rivalry type stuff there. And negotiation. So I feel like romance. Some of you might like to be dominated. Some of you might like to hold that power, as long as it's consensual. Good on you. But this could also talk about the patriarchy. This could also talk about having control, using your power in not so good ways. Some of you might be using your power to negotiate something, because we have this negotiation, using leverage. That's not always good either. But that's what I just heard. Using leverage to control a situation. What do you have on somebody? I mean, wow. This is escalating. Some of you are being asked to put down your guard and be more vulnerable. Being yourself and maybe a new romance. Letting your weirdness shine. Some of you might be innovators. Maybe you're starting your own company or your own brand, and you're trying to negotiate a deal. I feel like also some of you might have romanticized a situation of sorts, like maybe of how it is to be with somebody or something, and then once you experienced it, it wasn't what you thought it was. romanticizing something. So that's gonna, I mean, that's, I was getting a lot of, I'm still getting a lot of downloads for that. So take that one as it resonates there. Okay, so let's see what is coming in. What messages are coming in from the tarot for our Taurus collective for March 2026. Once again, this is a general reading, not personal, so take what resonates and leave the rest. Shuffling for Taurus, March 2026, please. Thank you. And 10 of Cups. Emotional connections, sharing an emotional connection with somebody maybe specifically, or sharing an emotional tie with a situation, or something is bringing up emotions. This could have to do with your those overall energy cards, spending time in solitude, and maybe it's bringing up these emotions. You're healing. You're being guided to work on those emotions and bring them to the surface so they can be healed. This could be somebody you're connecting with, or something that you're connecting with on an emotional level. Um, Something can also trigger emotions for you. Maybe it's a movie or a song. You might find yourself being more emotional this month because maybe, um, it's an anniversary of something. Um, Maybe somebody's passing, or a breakup, something like that. Or it even could be a good emotion like an anniversary of a wedding, or a birth. It could be a birthday. All right, so we also have the Nine of Pentacles is independent energy, working really hard to get the life that you want, emotionally happy and single. So that's a good thing. Your status is that of being happy, living in the moment. Let's see what else Spirit has to say. And we have the Emperor in reverse. Feeling this is definitely a divine masculine energy who is trying to be more vulnerable, trying to open up, trying to put their heart out there. I'm shuffling to clarify the 10 of Cups. So we have the Knight of Wands in reverse, the Three of Swords. Ooh. Somebody that you had an emotional connection with. Has disappeared. We have this Two of Wands energy, the Three of Swords, heartbreak, healing. I mean, this is, and then they were here for a good time, not a long time. So this is somebody who dipped out. This relationship, I just heard, has run its course. But you had I feel like, had a strong emotional connection to this person and are heartbroken over this situation. But that brings you back to being single. Remember I just said single and happy? You are diving into work. You are, that makes sense with the overall energy cards. Working on healing, protecting your heart, things that matter to you the most. It's all making sense now. Feeling like, like I said, she's standing there like, when are things going to be good for me? But they are. They are. Spirit needs to clear the way of things so better things can come in for you. It's hard to hear that when you're going through it, and I completely understand that. But you have to believe that that is the case. I'm shuffling to clarify this Nine of Pentacles. Okay, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Bigger and better options coming in with this Ace of Pentacle. Better options. This is about options as well. The Two of Swords. Except next time you have to really get clarity on this situation. Making decisions based on facts. Not jumping into something without knowing and asking questions. I feel a lot of opportunity is coming in for you. And one big opportunity. And this is going to help you recover because you are feeling the Sun card. That's the one thing about the Sun card is good. Sun is so energetic, either in the upright or the reverse, because the sun is always shining. So even in the reverse, you still have this radiant energy within you right now. All right. It's a little dulled. You might be in a little bit of a shadow, but you still have that sun still shining. So I'm feeling like you need to open up and be more childlike to get through this time. Do things that maybe you haven't done in a while to bring your heart back to fullness. Let's see what this Emperor has to say. Spirit, what do you mean about this Emperor in reverse? What's going on with this Emperor in reverse? Emperor in reverse, Spirit. Thank you. The Nine of Cups in reverse. This person couldn't make the emotional connection. Couldn't get there for you. This person could not get there. There's emotional blockage of some kind. Yep. I feel like this isn't the first time that they've had to deal with a breakup because of they couldn't connect emotionally with somebody. They couldn't let down their guard. They're not emotionally available to you. Again, this is about letting down, being more vulnerable, and they couldn't get there. But that means that the universe is going to bring you somebody who is a better connection, who can vibe with you on a more emotional level. All right, so let's move on to the concluding message for the Taurus Collective. So next, I'll be moving on to the Capricorn reading. And right after, I have to circle forward to Leo. When I went to record Leo's reading the other day, I did the whole reading. And for whatever reason, when it uploaded, it only got like a minute and 20 some seconds of it. So I have to go back and do the Leo reading. But first, before I do that, will be Capricorn. So I hope you guys follow me on through to Capricorn. Thank you guys for supporting me. I really appreciate it. This is the first month that I'm going live with these monthly tarot card readings. I've been doing them for years now, but it's my first time going live with them. So I appreciate your support. Thank you for leaving comments and feedback. I really appreciate it. I want to know what you guys like, what you think. You know, give me some ideas. Let me know. Also, thank you for clicking on like and subscribing to my channel, and hit that notification bell. That's going to let you know when I'm going live. All right, so let's see this concluding message for Taurus, please. Thank you. We have number 7. Breathe in. Practice breath work today. We breathe in, we breathe out. This is such a simple yet momentous thing. Our breath brings life to our bodies and has the power to bring peace to our souls. If you have pulled this card, then it might be a time to focus on your health today. Self-care exercise. This exercise will focus mainly on becoming aware of your breath. As you go through your day, take time to stop and notice your breath. How are you breathing? How does it make you feel? Each time you stop to focus on your breath, make an effort to deepen that breath. How does breathing deeper make you feel? Do you feel more at peace when you do so? Continue this practice throughout the day, noticing your breath and then deepening your breath. It's something that we take for granted, isn't it? I'm just going to take a moment and share with you for a second. I grew up having asthma. So it's like when your breath is taken away from you, that's when you realize how important it is. And we take for granted every day breathing. So I do feel like it's important to bring focus to this beautiful energy of breathing, because when we have a cold, when we have these things going on, then we can't breathe. If there's like, pneumonia, or we're sick in that cold season, maybe there's allergies and you have trouble breathing. It's like you forget how beautiful it is until you have to struggle with it. So if we concentrate on breathing and finding peace with it and learning to maybe do it better, then, I know there's other YouTube videos on breathing and focusing on breathing and using breath work to heal anxiety and depression. So it might be something you want to look into. All right. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for hanging out with me and clicking on like and subscribing to my channel. And also for hitting that notification bell. That's going to let you know when I go live or posting new videos. I see that Mark W6W said he subscribed. So thank you so much. I appreciate you. And please, please, please follow me to the Capricorn reading that I'm doing next. I truly appreciate your support. And if I don't see you there, I'll see you here next time. Bye, Taurus.